It's 11:30 p.m. I switched off the light in my room and closed my eyes. And then, I heard a voice saying, "Oh, finally I completed this task today. Feel good about it." That's the first voice. Then I heard another voice that said, "What if it doesn't work? What if you fail in it?" It's the second voice. Then, immediately for the first time in my life, I heard the first voice saying, "For God's sake, stop." I was shocked, because it stopped immediately. And it never happened before. The first voice, which is the positive one, was never the stronger one. It's always the second voice, which is the negative one, that wins. Even though the first voice tried its best to kill the second one, it only got doubled and even tripled. #overthinking and sabotaging. So, what did first voice do differently this time to kill the second voice completely? This time, the first voice not only said to stop, but it added the feeling of anger to it at level 1000. That's the breaking point for the first voice, I guess. As you might have already guessed, those two voices were coming from my head. One is the evil one that always talks negative in every possible situation. Another one is the angel one, which is always positive in all situations but has been suppressed by the evil voice for every minute of my life. So, the solution is your first voice has to win every time, which is the positive one. But the question is how to do that. How can you make first voice in your head to win every time? When your situation actually sucks. Or that specific situation happened in the past several times and you got failed, or it didn't work every single time. If you have failed an exam, you will take the retest to pass that exam. So, what will you do this time differently to pass your exam? I know that it's actually hard to manage our thoughts and emotions in tough situations. You can't think positive when you are kept in a worse situation. The immediate responses that most of us face is, "Oh my God, what to do now? If that happens, something horrible might happen. I need to do this by X time. But I don't have that time to do." Or, "I need money by X time or else something worse can happen." These are the voices coming from second voice, which is the evil voice. And unfortunately, most of the time we are struck with these evil voices. It's kind of like a maze of negative thoughts surrounding us and we lack direction to choose, confused, scared, and overwhelmed. Let's play this as a game. Let's solve at least one problem that you are facing right now together. Open your Notes app now and be ready. Now think of your days as a sequence of mazes. And every day is a new maze. Few mazes are easy to get out of and few mazes are not. Hear me carefully. You are the player and you have to cross these mazes till your death. Before starting to play this game, choose one pill among the two. The red pill and blue pill. If you take the red pill, you will cross these mazes with doubt, fear, anger, guilt, anxiety, worry, jealousy, comparing yourself with others, feeling like an imposter, and all the negative stuff till your death. If you take the blue pill, you will cross these mazes with courage, fun, excitement, love, joy, peace, detachment, gratitude, positive thoughts, optimism, and fulfillment. If you have chosen the red pill, then you can skip this video. If you have chosen the blue pill, then congrats. Here's are the rules and instructions to cross your mazes. Rule 1. Be willing to think positively. Say, "I am willing to think positive from this moment." And comment down below. Rule 2. You have to stay persistent with thinking positive. Guidelines/instructions. Stage 1. Identify the problem. Just sit for a second and think. What is the problem you are facing right now? Pause the video and think about it. Stage 2. Face your problem. When there is a trigger, or let's say this external situation comes up, instead of running away or getting scared or anxious, try to sit with it. Let's say there is some deadline or any situation that's bothering you. Now open your Notes app and write it down. So, when you write it, you see it, this will actually give you a little courage to face it. Pause this video now, grab your phone, and write the problem you thought of in the first step. Congrats! You have crossed the stage 2 successfully, which is facing your fear and worry you have been escaping from for days and might be years. Pat yourself on your back. Here's the medal for you. Stage 3. Say with me for 3 times and write it on your Notes app for 1 time. Okay, ready? Let's start. Affirm with me now. I am willing to change this situation. Pause this video and chant for 3 times. Now write your situation in detail as much as possible. Pause the video and write it down. Now pat yourself on the back again. You have courage and you are willing to solve this problem. We are here together. Stage 4: How to solve your ex problem. Now, don't laugh at me, but these days my go-to place to discuss my problems is Meta. Cause reason 1 is non-judgmental. Reason 2 gives me the most accurate answers. Reason 3 saves time. Reason 4 it's always available for me and responds quickly. You will find a blue circle once you open your WhatsApp. Click that. That's Meta. And why only Meta? It's easier to open WhatsApp than to go to a browser, search for ChatGPT, and type it. But it's totally up to you. Now type on chat on Meta as if you are saying your problem to your friend. Just say it to it. Usually this is what I type. Hey, I am scared about something. I am facing this X problem right now. And I don't know what to do, whom to ask for help, and how to do it. Do you have any solution for this? Now type this prompt and in the place of X copy and paste the stage 2 you had written on your notes app. Pause the video now and do it. Awesome, congrats on completing stage 3. Well, it might have given you all the possible answers that one can think of. And AI might not be your whole solution, but it can actually speed up your process for your solution finding. Stage 5: Take up the challenge in the next 30 days. If you feel like it didn't give you accurate answers, then ask, can you give me more different solutions for this? And it will provide you with more different solutions to solve this problem. Pick one solution among them and start acting on it. Come back to this video and share your daily progress here. Stage 6: The result. Comment below by saying, I won the game. If you took this challenge and succeeded with it. Now onwards, your name would be a courageous problem solver. So, the ultimate solution is, take action without thinking much and leave the things you can't control. Don't waste your time by thinking unnecessary thoughts. It will only lead to self-doubt and imposter syndrome, and you will sabotage to an extent where you can't even breathe properly. And honestly, it actually becomes like a snowball effect. That means, once you stop thinking, I can't do this, or what if it doesn't work, shift your perspective to, how can I solve that? You will start finding solutions. And for every problem you face, you will have proof and you will remind yourself, oh, I solved this X problem at that time. So, I can solve this too. This is what actually helps you to think positive. The more proof you build by solving those specific problems, the more you start thinking positively and the more you start believing in yourself. As a result, you start seeing your problems in the size of ants instead of seeing them as elephants, and the more easier your life's going to become. I hope you found this video valuable. Share this to your friends so that you can stay accountable to each other. Stop worrying and start acting. Bye.